Alright, so today we went out to, I guess I'll start with this. It's August 5th, and it is officially the start of prepping everything for this year's deer season. Colton and I, cameraman behind the screen, went out to one of his properties today that I'm probably going to be hunting this year. We were able to kind of determine a couple of spots where we think that some of the deers are going to be coming from. So there's a field right back in one corner. There's an access way kind of like right in front of where we think we're going to put the stand, and then another one kind of perpendicular to that kind of runs into like this middle spot. So so far it looks like a really good property to be hunting. This week I'm thinking about going out and clearing some of the property a little bit and trying to kind of just clean it up a little bit for me when I get there, just kind of have ease of access when I go in and out, and then also clearing out some trees so I have a clear shooting lane from the tree that I'm going to be in. So it's pretty exciting that this season's already here, and it's very early right now. Like I said, it's August 5th, so we still have a little bit of time, but it's good that we're kind of getting the wheels turning right now, and yeah, super excited. Feeling good. Oh, yeah, repping the SYOT asphalt tee right now, and also the OG black and white hat. So check it out, syot-store.com. Howdy. Today, we got some work to do. I'm out here at the property that I'm going to be hunting this year. I'll walk you around a little bit and show you what we're going to be getting into. It's about a 20-minute drive from where I live now, which is not bad at all. But as you can see, it's a little grown in. All of this area, I'm just going to kind of clean up a little bit and make this just a little bit lower so it's a little bit easier to walk through. And I'm kind of at the front end of the property right now, and there's only one access point to this property. And so I'm gonna be parking where I just was back there, and then walking through all this to where I'm gonna be hunting right in the backhand left side of the property back over there. So this kind of leads straight down to the corner that I'm gonna be hunting. And then there's another sort of like patch like this that's perpendicular to this stretch on the right-hand side. So there's a little opening way, just like this one in the back of the property as well, which I'm gonna kind of be like right at a pinch point. To keep walking straight down this path, there's the property line, but on the left-hand side, there's another opening, and there's a big field. So there's gonna be a bunch of deer coming in from that field after feeding. And as you can probably tell from this area, it is pretty prime for bedding. So I might be in a perfect spot back in that little corner, because we'll get them when they come up from bedding, and then also when they're going out to go feeding, and then also coming back in from feeding. So depending on the time that I get in the stand, if it's morning or afternoon, it should be pretty good either way. And as when I was out here a couple days ago, Colton and I saw 3 deer. So there was 1 buck, pretty good sized buck, still in velvet though, because they're still growing their antlers, and then 2 doe, and the does are pretty good sized too. So just being out here from the first time and already seeing that much movement, it's a pretty good sign. So we're gonna get this a little bit cleaned up, and then go from there. And one other thing I forgot to mention. Show that again. One other thing I forgot to mention was where I'm going to be putting my stand. I'm actually going to be using a saddle stand this year, so I'm really excited. It's a new technique that I've never done before, and obviously last year was my first season ever big game hunting, and I was just in a regular tree stand. So pretty exciting. This year I'm going to be doing a saddle, and the tree that we have picked out is pretty prime, so I need to clear a shooting lane, cut down a couple of the trees over there, and then make sure that's all good to go as well. So I'll probably do that last. I'm going to clear out a little pathway right now and see how much time I have left over after doing that, and then yeah, go from there. The other thing I forgot to mention was putting up the trail cam. As some of you probably know if you have been watching the channel, last year I had the tree stand that I was using, and also my trail cam stolen from the property that I was hunting. So this year we upgraded. Little stealth cam action. I went with the Fusion, and it's a cell cam this year, so hopefully I won't be having the same issue I did last year. Last year I had to come to the property and check the footage every time. So this one's going to give me live action feed the second it picks something up and send it directly to my phone. So pretty excited for that. It's a pretty big upgrade compared to last year, so it's going to be good to have this for sure too. I actually just decided that I'm going to try and set this up right now just so I don't have to worry about it once I get out there. So I'll just knock this out real quick, get it all, make sure it's ready to go, and then put it up when I'm done clearing the property. I'm thinking like all this I'll probably leave, and then right when I get to about here, I mean this is like chest high on me, that one just holds me, but this is a pretty solid little path here still. But yeah, I'm probably just gonna trim it just a little bit, and then like I said, just leave it as natural looking as I possibly can. And then when I'm done, before I leave today, I'm gonna spray some Roundup just so none of it really kind of grows back. And yeah. All right, just 300 more yards to go. Definitely making a dent. It's already way easier to walk through here, so just got to keep going. I'm going to like the far end, so there's actually a spot in the middle where it's a little bit more cleared, so I don't have to worry about that too much. But yeah, just got to keep trucking. All right, looking good. This is kind of where it opens up a little bit, so I'm gonna leave all this, and then it kind of gets thick again. So start back up. It's a cool old John Deere. I think I'm good for now. I made it a pretty good stretch down, but looks like the remaining distance to where I'm going to be hunting is going to be pretty clear. So I'm not going to worry about it too much and just leave it as natural as possible. So made a pretty big dent though. So I'll show you as I'm kind of walking back. So all this is pretty much as tall as this stuff here on the side. So as you can see, it's pretty low now. But the stuff grows like wildfire, so that's why I brought the Roundup too. So I'll be spraying that before I leave and just make sure it'll halt the process to grow back. But yeah, it's pretty solid. Might do a little more trimmings as I head back down, but for the most part I think it should be good. All right, cool. Got that taken care of. Now it's time to make a shooting lane. Shout out to Uncle Charlie for letting us borrow his chainsaw. So we're gonna put this thing to some use. And I don't think I'm gonna take the trimmer with me, just because getting anything out there, I'll be able to use the chainsaw. So put that boy up. And yeah. This is where I'm gonna be putting the corn. I'm gonna be putting the trail cam on this tree or this one. I don't know, one of them. But through here is where the property line is, and there's that field back there I was talking about. And then here's that other channel that I was talking about. So like I said, it runs perfectly perpendicular with this one, and it kind of meets right here in the middle with this access point, this access point, and this access point. And all of this back in here is bedding. And then for my saddle, I'm gonna put it in one of these trees in here. Think of the one right there. It's a little bit thicker than the other ones. So I don't think I'm gonna drop this tree. I think I'm just gonna trim some of the limbs off. Definitely gonna drop, where is it? This one right here. and then the one in the middle, if you can see that right there. So I'll be having that, and then I'll be shooting right down here. So let's get to it. Safety first. Anticlimactic a little bit there. All right, there we go, much better. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna use this tree. And I don't think I need to take down that one in front of it because I'll be right above it in my saddle. So I don't think it'll block my shot at all. I do, however, have to trim one of these branches. Probably, definitely this one right here. But this one, I'll be above it, so I should be fine. But I don't know how I'm gonna be able to do that. Definitely not doing that with the chainsaw. So I'll probably come back out and do that another day. And obviously I won't really know for sure until I'm up in the saddle and kind of do like a mock drawback to make sure everything is cleared. That way I know for sure. But it's definitely a start, and it's looking pretty good right now. So a couple more things before I have to go. I'm gonna set up the trail cam, lay some corn, and then that's probably it. I think I'll be done there. So not too bad. We got this done in just a couple of hours. So yeah, we're gonna lay some corn, get the trail cam all ready to go, and then go from there. We should be good to go. Got the trail cam all set up. Seems to be working properly. I'm gonna walk over and show you guys this field back here. It's unbelievable. It's just so vast, and honestly, it's just perfect for this corner right here. So there it is. When we were out here the other day, we saw one deer like right here in that little patch, and then about 20 minutes later we were over here in these woods and a buck came running through, and then a doe was chasing it. So pretty stoked about this spot. It seems to be looking pretty good. So I'm gonna lay my corn, and then my buddy Colton, whose property this is, actually dropped his sunglasses when we were out here last week. So I'm gonna try and find those. He thinks he knows where they might have fallen off. So I'm gonna go give that a try and see if I can find them. They're Costas, so they're nice sunglasses. So fingers crossed that I can find those for him, and then go from there. There she is. One pile, trail cam right there. Little pathway. Like I said, I still have to drop this little branch right there, and then I should be good to go. But yeah, I think I'm all set. I'm gonna go look for those glasses right now, which are through these woods back here, and then spray the Roundup before I head out, and we should be good. Let's do it. It's like an old cabin back here. It's completely torn down, obviously. My buddy Colton and I were looking in this the other day when we were out here, and we found an old peanut butter jar sitting right there. We thought it was only fitting to call this spot PB&J. So that's gonna be the name of this spot from now on. So whenever I refer to PB&J, just know that's the property that I'm talking about. So let's find these glasses. Check out this really old deer stand. Clearly this hasn't been used in a couple of years. It's pretty sick though. Cool knowing that potentially someone way back in the day shot a deer on that thing. Just kind of goes to show the history out here and the traditions that people start and keep on. See some tracks in here. They're definitely coming in here to get some water and a little frog. Whoa, it's a big frog. But yeah, they're definitely using this as kind of like a watering hole and coming in here, which is nice because it's really not that far away from where my spot is. Cool looking tree. Dead obviously, but this is pretty cool. I don't think I'm going to be finding these glosses. It's like finding a needle in a haystack, and I tried to retrace our steps as best as I could, but it's pretty easy to get disoriented back here. So probably going to call it here. We'll try and come back out later and find them next time, but unfortunately I wasn't able to do it. All right, got a lot done, which is good. We're one step closer to being fully ready for deer season. I've been shooting quite a bit, trying to get as dialed in as I possibly can. I got my sight dialed in, so we should be good there. But just got to keep practicing and keep the arm and shoulders loose. So yeah, really excited. One step closer to being ready for deer season. So I think that's pretty much it. So if you enjoy content like this, make sure you like and subscribe. And until next time, we'll see you out there. Peace. Came back out to the property. It's been a couple weeks since that first part of the video, and I was looking for my buddy's glasses again, and right at the spot where we entered, we had to cross over this barbed wire, and I remember that my glasses kind of slipped, but I caught them, so I figured that I'd go back to that entry point of where we came in at, and look what I found. Ow. Yes, sir. He's gonna be stoked. So I'm gonna run these over to him tonight. So safe to say that the package has officially been secured.